Like, you know.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And a lot of spot-up shooters now, adding a one-dribble pull-up three to the repertoire.
Yeah, when you have defenders selling out to contest that catch and shoot, you got to reload, relocate, and let it fly. It's a valuable counter for those long-distance specialists.
We've got Walker Kessler. Kyle Anderson is out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Bailey, and it's MP in at the point guard position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Sexton, that's good.
Colin Sexton has proven to be a very capable three-point shooter, boy. You better be there to contest.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Dallas just played phenomenal. He had an unbelievable amount of points and hit a high percentage from the floor and from the line. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
Connects again.
I mean, yet again, he's reached 40 points. He's close to having the 4th most 40-point games in a single year.
Well, we've seen it. He's been on fire all season long. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. From the right block. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
And you look at Colin Sexton. Puts points on the board, Grant, and does it efficiently.
Well, B.A., unfortunately, he gives some of that back on the other end of the floor. But there's always a place in this league for guys who can fill it up.
Power move from MP.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
For 3, Sexton. Charlotte, no good that time either.
Boy, not his best quarter. He's trying to break through.
Here's MP. Here's Anderson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Anderson's got his first bucket in this one.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Hornets trail by 9. That's good from Bridges on the assist by Plumlee.
I'll tell you, if you're Miles Bridges, you take the easy shots inside when you get them.
Here's MP. Getting it done inside. MP.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And Ball will bring it up here for Charlotte. And they double up Ball. Bridges outside. For 3, Sexton. And the three-pointer goes. Sexton's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, Colin Sexton's assertiveness right there with the rise and fire, exactly what his team wants from him.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Collier, he's checked in for Utah. And a change for the Hornets. Dinwiddie, he's checked in for LaMelo Ball. MP shot is good.
MP is in a great rhythm right now. It behooves this team to just keep feeding this young guy.
Hornets trail by 8. For 3, Sexton. Rebounded by Bailey.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
MP beats the contact.
Boy, bringing tremendous energy right now, and his teammates are absolutely feeding off it.
The Hornets have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Sexton goes in. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Well, just a little bit of momentum and Sexton going right to the rim.
Here's MP, and there's the drive. Hits yet again. Wow!
Once again, he cannot He stopped.
It's incredible. He's nearing second overall in career 50-point games and still going strong.
And chasing the incomparable Michael Jordan. I mean, that comparison alone gives you chills.
6 on the shot clock. Sexton. That doesn't go either for Sexton.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
MP no good. Hornets trail by 10. Bridges outside. Down low. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Charlotte has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Pass to Sexton. There's the triple. Rebound, Utah.
Gosh, it feels like he's pressing a little bit, and obviously playing from behind doesn't help.
Here's MP. And it's good. He hits another one.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball.
Yeah, not a smart move on that pass. Hopefully he'll learn from that.
3 seconds left. Another bucket. Wow.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. MP getting it done for the Utah Jazz. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. And now a peek at some of the players competing for a spot in the dunk contest. All of them true dunk artists who can do some spectacular things in the air.
And I can't wait to see what these guys have dreamed up this year. The level of athleticism and creativity that goes into this contest is what makes it so incredible to watch.
You look at MP, and I could see him moving even higher up in the ranks. He's certainly a talented guy up in the air.
He is for sure, but this list is just packed with real aerial artists. This dunk contest is really going to be something special.
And there you have it. This year's dunk contest field looks incredible. We'll keep you up to date in the voting.
That is always a highlight of All-Star Weekend. Watching guys just fly through the air. And I enjoy watching. Watching all of the guys on that list slam it home.
Fourth quarter on the court for the Hornets. Ball is out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. Then it's Knipple, and it's Salon in at the four-man position.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Hornets trail by 16. Pass to Dinwiddie. Lets it go from deep. Pure from three-point range. Dinwiddie's got his first 3 points of the game.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had...
And good! There's another!
And he's got 60 again. I mean, I've never seen scoring like this. He's now tied the mark for most 60-point games in a year.
To tie that mark, That's something I didn't expect to see in this lifetime. What a season he's having. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Spencer Dinwiddie.
Well, you love to see the intensity from MP. Doesn't let the physical defense impede him in any way.
For the Jazz, Kessler, he's checked in for Nurkic. Anderson comes in for Filipowski. And Bailey subbed in for Collier. Bridges outside. Outside Sexton. No good on the three.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's MP. Plumlee pulls down the board.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Well, major a height disadvantage. He recognizes that and still able to score it.
Here's Bridges from deep. Knocks down the trifecta.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
17 points was their biggest margin. MP fires. And got it. Another basket.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Now Sexton. He launches. Oh, it doesn't go.
This is what you call trying to shoot your way out of a slump, and I'm not sure that's the best approach right now.
MP. Yes, sir. That one goes.
What a quality possession. MP cashing in down low.
It's a 16-point game. Sexton. It's good from beyond the arc.
They're really employing a deep-range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Stolen by Miller. Now Sexton. Jacks up a three. Kessler with a rebound. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here.
Boy, that's the kind of contest you need to force the miss.
Now Bridges. Off on the layup. MP. And there it is.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Jazz.
And, of course, they really dominated in the paint tonight.
They obviously came in looking to impose their will, attack the heart and soul of that defense, and it led to a lot of good looks.
Looking at this year so far, this will make 22 wins for them.
Only a 2-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
You love this guy's confidence. He believes every shot is going in, and boy, a whole lot of them did.
And a new group getting ready for Utah. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Kessler. Filipowski comes in for Anderson. George, he's checked in for Markkanen. And it's Collier in for Bailey. Ooh, it doesn't go. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. The lead is 15.
You know, so far, I'm pretty impressed with MP's attitude. He doesn't seem like a young hothead. He knows he's got a lot of work to do on his game.
They grant the Hornets as of last season with a new front office trying to evaluate their young talent.
Yeah, tough to do when you have so many injuries. 36 different lineups last season. They need help to assess and to develop.
For Charlotte, they've gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Oh, it doesn't go. Right side man. It's off his leg. And they're saying he kicked the ball. Dinwiddie outside. Shoots a three. It's off.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, they've absolutely dominated that category in this one, and it's reflected in the score.
Yep, count it.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Pass to Dinwiddie. Going to work in the low block. MP. Deflected. So we see the Jazz taking the W here. They didn't have to.
MP, your team needed your scoring night to win, and you delivered, passing the 20-point mark on the way to victory.
Whoa, 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 whoa. That almost sounded like you didn't expect me to drop 20 tonight. I don't know if I appreciate that, Jennifer Quintana.
Oh, I'm just asking about the game plan, MP. No shade intent. Over to you, BA.
Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you for joining us.
I knew it was going to be bad. Oh, it's all good. Hot dog difference. That's ice cold. I have no idea.
3,000 miles past due.
Man, I don't gotta worry about it. Dad does it for me.
Oh, that must be nice.
Hey, what's up for dinner tonight?
I might take home one of the chicken strips from here. I don't know. I was thinking.
But won't those get soggy?
I got an air fryer. Crisp them right up.
You know, that's a good idea. I might have to do that myself.
Right? Right? Isn't that what I said?
Furthest I've ever been is New York.
Oh, but do you think it would be nice?
Yeah, get out on the water, take her to the sea.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Look for him. Outspoken.
It's for him.
Look for him.
Nba2k Sports presents the NBA. Monday Night Basketball is coming right up. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And in just a moment, we'll hear from our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Some extra minutes to fill as a pair of players are listed as inactive tonight due to injury.
2 injuries, one of their stars out, but it's all about how you respond to the adversity.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, we've got Bailey. Walker Kessler is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Markkanen. And it's MP in at the point. And for Cleveland, the rim protectors standing tall for him, Mobley and Allen. The wing set for him, Mitchell and Hunter. And it's Porter in at the point guard position. And as the NBA season rolls on, GA, what's one of the biggest challenges this time of the schedule?
I'd say maintaining your level. It's so hard to be consistent throughout the season, and it's really about the mental side of the game. It's so tough to stay locked in.
Now, MP, after the missed 3 from Evan Mobley. And good that time. And MP getting to 2,000 points at a record pace.
Investing Zion Williamson, the fastest to do it in 40 years. The future of MP is bright.
Hunter no good. MP with it, now guarded by Porter. And that one drops. MP's got his second basket of the game.
Attacking with reckless abandon. MP going all out on that drive.
Pass to Hunter from the arc. Kessler with the rebound. MP against Porter. And again, MP. MP's got 6.
Guys really learned this coming up. MP creating space off the dribble.
Hunter kicks to Mitchell. No good on the triple.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They, right now, are searching for a bucket.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have them, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in. from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, this summer, the entire Cavaliers executive front office staff received multi-year contract extensions. Over the last 3 years, Cleveland has had the third best record in the association. Guys, and there's a sense that a culture is being created that is permeating every level of this organization.
You'll love to hear it. All right, Shams, we appreciate the update.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Took him no time at all on that one.
I love seeing guys use the mid-range. Mitchell, that's just some smart basketball.
And there's the bucket from MP. 10 points for him.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
The high post shot. No good off the front iron.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Hornets was outstanding. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he did his work from both the floor and the free throw line. And he was huge for them in that one. Talking to his coaches pregame, they hope he can repeat that performance with another one here tonight. Back to you.
Allie, we appreciate the update. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
A different look now for Cleveland. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Mobley. Max Strus comes in for Hunter. And it's Sam Merrill in for Porter.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
1:33 left to play in the first. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And finished off by Craig.
While he's a bit undersized for a forward, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Here's MP. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. MP's got 16.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Allen dishes to Mitchell. And stolen by MP. Lets it go from deep. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
The Cavaliers trail by 15. Merrill with the ball.
Oh, yes! Unbelievable. The agility at his size, throwing it down, big fella.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. MP, good.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Here's Mitchell. He's a guy that can score, no doubt, averaging over 25 points a game. And it's Allen with the jam.
Talk about a high percentage look. Allen right at the rim.
Now, here's MP. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
So, Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Walker Kessler. Kyle Filipowski comes in for Anderson. Keontae George, he's checked in for Markkanen. And it's Collier in for Bailey. Merrill gets the bucket. 11 seconds left to play in the first quarter. MP, no good. Nurkic the pass to MP. He gets that one. That's now 26 points for MP.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
And so it's the Utah Jazz. Their lead at 15. The Mitchells checked in for Cleveland. And timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Mitchell and Strus share wing duty. Torrey Craig is out there with Mobley. And it's Merrill in at the 1 spot. So that's his on the floor for the Cavaliers.
That's great anticipation and accuracy by Mobley to set up his teammate.
Pass to Nurkic. Utah moving it around. Stolen by Mitchell. Here's the break. A wide open look here for Craig. Rebound, Utah. Their biggest lead of the game was 21.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Count the basket.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Cavaliers have twin towers with Jared Allen and Evan Mobley. Allen said when Evan was first drafted, there were a lot of questions on whether two big men could work together in the modern NBA. At this point, I think we've proved to everybody they're wrong. It's all working out, and every single year it gets better. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
To the inside. And he comes up with the deuce. 32 points for MP.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
That should not be legal. Never seen it.
Oh, man, MP to be young again.
A minute 42 left here in the second. Here's Merrill, covered by MP. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Utah with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Good work there as it goes. MP's got 10 points in the quarter.
2 physical points from MP, and you know he'll continue developing his strength.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. This their first chance this season playing the Jazz.
In their meetings last year, they split the season series. Happens a fair amount between teams from the East and West.
A somewhat surprising split. One team made the playoffs, and the other was lottery bound.
A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Jared Allen's checked in for Evan Mobley. And Scott in for Torrey Craig. Hunter's checked in for Max Strus. And Porter subbed in for Sam Merrill. Then for the Jazz, Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. And Bailey subbed in for Collier.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Hunter kicks to Nance. Pass to Porter. A 3-ball. And it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Great to see MP look for his shot, especially when he's near the hoop.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the first half.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Nance outside to the paint. Porter passes to Allen. Mitchell outside. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Nance. Puts up a 3. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. So it's Utah now. The drive by MP. And the basket is good. MP's got 42 in the game.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Utah Jazz. This has been a remarkable game for him offensively. Anytime you get over the 40-point mark, it's been a special, special day. Back to the action in just a minute.
Pleased to have you tune in. What better way to start than by checking out the contenders for the dunk contest on All-Star Weekend?
This dunk contest is going to be legit. We've got some athletes, boy.
You're right, man. Some serious high risers in this field. I cannot wait to see what they come up with.
And moving on now to that first half, tough sledding so far for the Cavaliers.
They say live by the three, die by the three. Right now, they are on life support.
Agreed. They're shooting their way right out of this.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that have been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
Getting underway here in the second half. Here's Will Hardy's 5. Walker Kessler is out there with Anderson. Then there's Bailey. Then it's MP. And it's Markkanen in at the 3 spot. Mitchell is double. The Cavaliers shooting 28%. A rocky performance for them offensively. Here's Porter. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Porter's got his second bucket of the game to go.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Kicks it out to Markkanen. A 3 from Anderson. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Kessler. And let's take a moment to honor the Western Conference Player of the Week, MP.
You can see how valuable he is to the team with the amount of offense that he generates. Rarely is there a bucket where he didn't have a hand in creating it.
So it's the Cavaliers now, and that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Here's Bailey, covered by Mitchell. MP buries it down low. MP's got 6 in the quarter.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Mobley kicks to Hunter. Cleveland moving it around, and a wide-open look for Porter. That 3 off the mark.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Yet another bucket.
50 points for him yet again, and I feel privileged to watch this guy go to work this season.
Now he is pulled even for the second most 50-point games in a single season. What a year it's been for him.
And to match 30 games of 50 points or more in a single season, it's unreal. That was a number that prime Wilt Chamberlain established back in 1963.
And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
Here's MP. And got it! Another basket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Mobley outside. Here's Mitchell. And he converts the layup.
It's the strength of Mitchell, one of the strongest guards we might have ever seen.
MP inside. Guarded by Porter. MP, good. MP's got 54 points. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Cleveland. From the high post, and Cleveland again with the bucket.
Everyone knows Mitchell wants to take it to that basket, so the pull-up is so effective.
Jazz have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Porter with the steal. Hunter, no one around him. Offline with his 3. Utah has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And the shot goes in. MP's got 14 points here in the second half.
big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Drills the three-pointer. Hunter's got 5.
And the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch.
Here's MP, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Floats it up there for Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
It must be nice to have a 7-footer like Mobley that you can just throw pretty much anything up there and he'll go get it.
Here's MP. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
A nice shot by Mobley.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
And the shot goes in. MP's got 60.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Mitchell. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Fires for 3. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got 7 rebounds in the game. Bucket is good.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
And so it's the Utah Jazz with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. Their defense has been active and... Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's... Utah has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Cavaliers have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Allen kicks to Hunter. Mitchell outside. No good with the triple.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Pass to Porter. Fires the 3. And he's good on the 3 ball.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
MP high post. Nice ball movement by Utah. Another one goes. Incredible.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. To the middle. Here's Allen. And then Allen slams it in.
Easy for the big man Allen to get up and throw it down.
Utah has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And another one falls.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Lobbed up there for Allen. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Making it look so easy. The 6'11" Allen just hops up and finishes it perfectly.
Here's MP. And he uses the glass on the layup. MP's got 8 here in the quarter.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Mitchell wide open. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Jazz.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice, they're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Down low. Mitchell outside. And the three off target. Utah has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
For three, Mitchell. Again, Mitchell missing.
Another missed three, and he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
Count that one.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
And Porter, here we go. Yep, that one goes in there.
He took it right to the rack, and look, there's no one that can stop him.
MP against Porter. Here's MP. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Porter looking it over. Pass to Mitchell. Now, here's Hunter. Left side, Porter. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. This crowd was stunned by...
MP, you were able to reach the 20-point mark tonight and help your team get the victory. Is this something you guys can build on?
Yeah, it's all about reps. A good night scoring gives you confidence going into the next game. A win like this gives the team confidence going into the game after. Keep stacking those wins up, and you've got an all-NBA scorer and a championship contender. That's a good situation to be in, and I like that word.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dominic, thanks a lot.